Hey guys, welcome back to Xposed Tuesday. Today I'm going to talk to you about a module that enables you to actually control the way ads are displayed on your device. Let's check it out. So you have two ways of downloading this module. Either you follow the link in the description below the video here, or you go into the Xposed installer and you pretty much just look for MinMinGuard version 1.7. We'll go ahead and download it, check the box. Once you have that, restart the device and you're pretty much set for just getting the module turned on. For what we're going to do today, we're going to do a test case on removing an ad from one of the other applications or an existing example that's going to be a module. So we'll go into the WinAm kit. By default, WinAm does have support of ads. So by default, if you turn it on, it takes you in straight. The first thing you'll see an ad there. You can go through. But again, WinAm does give you the ability of disabling ads. So this is the reason why I'm using them as an example. And it makes it just simple since we are working with modules. So we'll be working, a module with a module. The other option we're going to go through here is for MinMinGuard. When you turn it on, there's two themes you want to keep in mind. By default, it's set to be on the light theme, and I actually chose to switch it to the black theme just to keep it more consistent with the UI settings that I have. So we'll switch back. Switches pretty quickly, and then it goes through. There's two things you want to keep in mind. You have the ability of searching, so if you're looking for a specific app, you can go through here. You have the ability of basically selecting all, and then unselecting all. Again, I don't want to block everything, but this just gives you the ability of selecting. And you can also refresh in case you're just in the process of installing an app. The other thing here you have the ability is, again, like I said, this is just the switching of the theme. And then here, it's just basically MinMinGuard settings. You can go in here, show system app as far as basically in the system, or you want to keep it about and log. Go back. And we're going to go down and scroll and find, and here it is, WinAm kit, and tells us again that the provider is AdMob, and as far as the the advertising support. And then we'll just go ahead and select the box, and by default it gives us the ability to edit the permissions or edit what we're trying to do. There's three settings. The first one is the URL filtering for web view data, and this is the default one. Always keep that on. If you're having problems, select the second option, which also could cause some crashes, but be careful. Enable the logging for this app. It eventually just gives the ability to have log. Click OK, and that's pretty simple. You just go home, we'll go back into the installer itself, and we'll open WinAm kit. And in this situation, the ad will come back because the app actually itself is still loaded and actually still sitting in my memory. So what you want to do here is just disable that, go back into it, and turn it back on. And that's when you'll notice that the ad is no longer there. And no, I don't have the option in here set to disable ads. So this is pretty much a proof of how the application will work. It's pretty simple. You can revert back by just going back and undoing what you did. You just close WinAm, go back into AdMob, or MinMinGuard, sorry. Disable the option, go back home. WinAm's not installed. We'll go back into the installer, turn on WinAm, and here you go. One, boop, here you go. The ad comes back and everything goes back to normal. Download and install the module the way you normally do. Check the box, restart the device. Pretty simple. Not that much really has changed since the first module we went through and covered here. But the main thing you want to keep in mind here is you do have two different themes. I chose the dark one for more of an aesthetics point of view. The other option that you need to keep in mind is you do have the option of turning on logs. You do have the option of basically getting more into settings of what the application can do. But the overall interface is pretty simple. Find the app you want to interact with. You just select it and decide which version of the interface that you'd like the application to be able to interact with your app. Generally, the first option will block most things, and that's just generally how it is. I haven't seen it not work with the first option, but if you do need something more persistent, it's there. I like it. There's really not that much cons as far as the application itself is pretty simple of what it does. Like and subscribe to this channel, and please like and subscribe to my channel and let me know of any other Xposed modules that you'd like us to cover here on XDA. Just as a reminder and as a disclaimer, XDA or neither XDA or the developer are responsible for any damage that this application could or might cause to your device based on the interaction that it does to the system. Just be aware and use it at your own risk. It's a great module and it will do exactly what it's intended to do, available very nicely and again through the thread or in the installer itself. I will see you guys on Thursday.